Hi Stampers, this is Karen Phillip. I'm pleased to show you how to make this card using the technique just with bubble wrap. And this is the card, and here is the sample for our technique club. Let's get started. It's a super easy technique, and it has all kinds of possibilities. So I'm taking a piece of white cardstock, and I'm taking a piece of bubble wrap. Just had it. Okay. And this particular piece of bubble wrap, most people have bubble wrap laying around. If not, you just need just a small piece. One side is flat and one side is bubbly. So you want to make sure that you're inking up the bubbly side. So I'm putting this piece down, do it this way, and the bubble side up, not the flat side. And I'm using Tahitian Tide. I'm gently, don't press hard at all. You just want to touch it, just gently touch it. And if you press real hard, you'll get a lot of images inside of you'll get schmutches in here. Nice word, huh? Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect because this is sort of, I don't know if you want to say abstract. Okay, so we're going to put this on here, take my paper, and gently, again, you don't want to push down. I'm gently just rubbing it, and see the leftovers came off on my paper, and here's my card. Simple as that. To do the inside of the card, I just inked up the bubble wrap again, and I just did a little bit on the bottom. For the assembly of this card, it was pretty fun. Give you a couple little tips on it. So in your kits, if you are a club member, I did there's a post-it note, and this is a little tip I learned from another demonstrator. All the little pieces, when you're sending or you're making cards ahead of time, you'll have other little pieces, and it's stuck to a post-it note so that you don't lose them. I also have a piece of the twine, and this comes from the In Color Twines for the 2022 to 2024. Each one has a color of twine. And I think I will stamp this first before I assemble it. So I'm using the thank you in the tea set, which is, oh, it's right here. It's a bundle, and it has all of the little pieces that we will be using, as well as the sentiment, and here's the thank you. Okay, I'm doing this in Pacific Point. It's a little more bold. And stamping that up on the left-hand corner. And now, again, a couple tips for this one. So I did the lemon in Daffodil Delight and the lemon peel part, or the veins, whatever you call these things, in crushed curry, so it's a little contrast. I am using a dotted tape runner just because this is so tiny. You don't want the webs all over it from your big adhesive. So that's our little lemon slice. And then we have these little hearts, and I put these on glue dots, and I don't have them here right now, but I'll show you what I did. So if you take your pickup tool, on the one end of it is this sticky stuff, and it doesn't adhere to anything, but it's just tacky enough to pick up something. So if I had my glue dots here, I would just lift this up, put it on my, so you can see it's right there, put it on my glue dot, and then it's ready for assembly onto my card. So each one, they're just so tiny, you pick it up, maybe, you pick it up, put it on your glue dot, and then you're ready to go. For the ribbon portion of this, okay. So for the ribbon portion of this, or the string, well, this I embossed. I cut it out with the dies, and then I embossed it with the honeycomb embossing folder, and it gives it a nice bubbly. Plain was just not an option for me. So now we are putting a little adhesive on the back, putting the string like that. Now I will take some dimensionals and put them over the string so that it ensures that it stays on. And you probably only need 2 or 3 dimensionals. I don't like stuff to fall off, so I'll just use a little one over here. Well, it's actually, it wouldn't fall off, but it would be, you'd have like a bubble in there, or a part that could get flattened, and I just didn't want that. Okay, so I can put this on now. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on, making sure this comes over the top. Set that down, putting my lemon on. So when I did the lemon, this is already popped, and I don't want it to go over. I don't want to pop this up completely. So I'm putting a little bit of adhesive on. A little bit of adhesive on one side, and just using one dimensional on the other side. Ooh, that's a big one. So it's only half of the thing. That way it will all be even, like so. And then I'll take my little tea bag, put some adhesive on this, and now I'll decide where I want which direction or whatever I want my little tea bag thing. Just set it on the string, cut off any excess. And now again, I will put another small dimensional on the back so that it'll make sure the string doesn't come off. Okay, and set this wherever, any direction. And then the glue dots, my little hearts will be on the glue dots, but I now just set them on the card. And then we will adhere this to each panel, or each layer, like that. And we'll put this one on here and this on here, and you have a really cool card. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.